Hey guys, it's me Klarissica here on Klarissicasays, where Klarissica says it all and that's how I feel. We're back with another video, y'all. So I don't know if you have noticed the title. Yes, Vicky White, Casey Wright have been found. The fugitives have been captured, y'all. And if y'all don't know what's going on, I don't know where you've been. I don't know how, but let me give you a quick background on what is going on. So about 11 days ago, for a fact, couple Vicky White and Casey White actually went on the run. Okay, so Vicky White is a correctional officer that tried to retire. I guess she's a retired correctional officer technically, but anyways, she's a correctional officer, right? And then Casey White is a inmate. Okay, so they've been in a relationship apparently for about 3 years or so, and they came up with this plan allegedly, more of like factually, because they really were on the run, but allegedly, you're found guilty. No, you're guilty. It's alleged until you're found guilty. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So allegedly, they went on the run because they wanted to, of course, live together, but he was sentenced to a lengthy sentencing while he's in prison. So what Vicky did was falsify her reasons to have Casey leave with her. So she claimed that she was taking him to a court date, right? That she had to take him to due to his health or whatever. And come to find out, he had no court date. Come to find out, there wasn't anything, regarding his health. There was no issue with him. And then she falsified, saying that after the situation that she fell sick. Okay, so basically the excuse as to why she did not return with the inmate. Okay, so they actually end up going on the run in this red car that they end up ditching, because of course it's a bright red freaking truck. It's a bright red car, so they end up ditching that car, and since then they have been on the run. Okay, Bonnie and Clyde style, on the run. She got him out of jail. I don't know if y'all know, but Bonnie got Clyde out of jail and he ended up getting caught and getting sentenced back into jail. But for some reason, she didn't get sentenced to jail, Anyways, if y'all don't know, real quick, Bonnie slid a gun to him. She snuck a gun into the prison that Clyde was in, and he ended up sticking up the guards and getting out of jail. That's what happened. But anyways, we're not talking about Bonnie and Clyde. We're talking about Vicky White and Casey White, okay? So they go on a run. They are in hiding. They decide to go to a small, rural town, so therefore they can be on the down low and trying to live normal, but be on the run and be on the lookout. And they were literally doing that for days, okay, for 11 whole days, until they got a tip from a car wash that had footage of Casey White. So they had footage of Casey White at a car wash, and that's how this started. Okay, so then they end up tracking the car that it was in, which ended up being a car that they found, and then they also realized that Vicky basically got 2 cars with fake identities. So now they're tracking, the history of locations, the pinpoints of where they've been. And they kind of just circulated the area, and boom, there they go. They go on this high-speed chase, and Miss Vicky Icky, the one driving, and Miss Vicky Icky ended up shooting herself in the foot trying to shoot at a cop. And they ended up crashing the vehicle that they were running away from the cops from. They were trying to escape in. They ended up crashing that vehicle. The cops ended up catching them, and now they are in custody. And Vicky has been put into the hospital, of course, because of her injuries, her self-inflicted injuries. and there hasn't been any statement or anything from Casey. Okay, so that's where we stand right now. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this article here that I found that's going to give us some knowledge on what's going on as of today. Okay, that's going to give us some knowledge as to what's going on as of right now. Okay, now let's go ahead and read this article. This article is from Fox News, and it's titled Casey White Prison Escape, Alabama Fugitives in Custody, Vicky White Suffers Self-Inflicted Bullet Wound. Now mind you, this is today, May 9th, and this is published at 7:20. Okay, so this just happened. They just got caught. Okay, Casey Cole White and Vicky White disappeared from Lauderdale County Detention Center in Florence, Alabama on April 29th. Okay, so Florence, Alabama, the multi-state manhunt for an escaped Alabama murder suspect Casey Cole White and high-ranking jail guard Vicky White came to close on Monday, more than 10 days after the pair fled from the county jail where the men had been awaiting trial, according to officials. Law enforcement officers from the federal and local levels descended upon Casey White and Vicky White in Evansville, Indiana, on Monday afternoon, prompting a short-lived police chase that resulted in a car crash and injuries to both fugitives. Both suspects were in custody and were being treated for their injuries, officials said. Vicky has been hospitalized with very serious injuries from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, Indiana law enforcement authorities confirmed. Casey White and Vicky White are in custody. Lauderdale County's Sheriff Rick Singleton confirmed to reporters during a press conference later on Monday. I want to say concert for some reason. Conference, y'all. Okay. What I'm thankful for tonight is that no one was hurt, no citizens were hurt, no law enforcement officers were hurt as a result of this escape, Singleton went on. We got a very dangerous man off the streets today. He is never going to see the light of day again. Vanderburgh County, Indiana Sheriff Dave Wedding told reporters law enforcement became aware of a vehicle matching the description of a possible suspect vehicle, which had been spotted near the sheriff's department office on Monday. Okay, this is pictures of Vicky and Casey. Okay, officers and federal agents went to investigate, and soon thereafter, the male and female fled in the vehicle. Wedding said Vicky White was driving and described the vehicle as a Cadillac. The suspects then drove through a grassy area where marshals intercepted the actual collide with them to try to end they actually collided with them. That's just said the actual, but they actually collided with them to try to end the pursuit. Wedding went on. Okay, when this occurred, the one female driver of the vehicle shot herself and the passenger was injured, not too seriously, he said. They both been taken to local hospitals to be examined for their injuries. This is a video of them at the car wash I mentioned to y'all earlier, okay? Wedding said he does not know the true extent of Vicky's injuries or where on her body she was wounded, but described her as being in pretty serious shape. Asked how long the pair had been in Evansville, Wedding said investigators knew so far that the vehicle that was recovered had a date of May the 3rd. It's hard to believe that they've been here that many days, but we were lucky that we stumbled upon them today. Neither suspect resisted arrest after the crash occurred. Casey White, 38, and Vicky White, 56, were said to have been in the throes of a jailhouse romance when they slipped away from the Lauderdale County Detention Center in Florence, Alabama on April 29. Singleton previously told reporters. At the time, Vicky White, a high-ranking corrections employee, left alone with Casey, telling co-workers she was transporting him for evaluation at the county courthouse, officials have said. She allegedly said she would then go to see her doctor, but Casey was not scheduled for an evaluation at the time, investigators later learned. And the month before the escape, Vicky White allegedly sold her home. She was supposed to retire on April 29th, the day that the pair disappeared, but the paperwork had not been officially filed with the state. She also allegedly purchased an orange-colored 2007 Ford Edge SUV, which investigators tracked down to Bethesda, Tennessee in Williamson County on Thursday night. Investigators revealed on Monday that they believe the pair then picked up a Ford F-150 from Tennessee and drove the vehicle to Evansville, Indiana, where it was abandoned in a local car wash. Okay, Casey White was serving a 75-year sentence for a slew of crimes for 2015, including carjacking, a home invasion, and a police chase. He had been serving his sentence at the William E. Donaldson Correctional Facility in Bessemer, Alabama, but had been transferred to Lauderdale County Jail while he awaited for trial for the 2015 murder of the 58-year-old Connie Ridgway. Okay? Casey and Vicky White met in 2020 when Casey was being housed in the Lauderdale Center after confessing to the 2015 slaying. Authorities have said their pair maintained contact and are said to have spoken by phone between 2020 and 2022, even when Casey was transported to Donaldson Center before he was sent back. That's what it should say. To Lauderdale to await his trial. Casey White, a convicted felon facing pending murder charges, has a history of carjackings and violent crime and was considered armed and extremely dangerous. Okay, so basically it goes on to say that he has a long rap sheet. It explains some of the things that he went on and how he ended up going into the whole slaying situation with the crime with the woman Connie. Okay, the suspect did allegedly confess to the crime that he was going to be trialed for, and that he could face the death penalty if convicted. So currently, Vicky White faces charges including a lease, forgery, identity theft, and permitting aiding an escape. Prior to the manhunt, she spent months telling colleagues that she planned to relocate to the beach. So, honestly, okay, y'all, honestly, let's get back to this. Honestly, let's talk about this. Honestly. Nobody's going to tell me that they didn't pre-plan this. This has been a planned situation. They've been thinking about doing this for years, okay? This man was about to go on trial. And let me tell you, love can make you do some crazy things. And I feel like they felt like he was already sentenced to 75 plus years. So he was probably going to get the death penalty regardless, or a longer sentence. So it kind of was like, for them, I feel like Bonnie and Clyde moment, we got to go on a run. The only thing that I don't understand is that they were in Alabama, okay? They were in Alabama. Alabama, Texas, and Mexico are right in the same vicinity, okay? So before they even had to run upwards, because they ended up getting to Indiana. That's up, baby, that's up. Tennessee, that's up there. They're going Midwest and North. Where are they trying to get to Canada? I don't understand. They were trying to get to one of the most rural places that you can find in the United States, most likely than not. But personally, if y'all know that y'all are fugitives, baby, I'm going to go to Mexico. Baby, I'm going to go to Canada. I don't know, expedite me or something. I'm going to go find my way to another country. I'm not going to stay in the USA where people are looking for me. 1. 2, they had a good 24 hours to get to a location that they would not have been, Bella, what's the problem? Excuse me, y'all. That they would not have been identified by. You understand? So, at this moment, think about it. He was supposed to go to some kind of courthouse for evaluation that he did not make it to. And she was going to the doctors. That was the alibi. So y'all had some time to basically get into a regular car, and then y'all could have drove. Oh, but I guess maybe that might have been too obvious, because then the border has cameras. But I don't know, y'all. I feel like the border, I don't know if y'all seen pictures of Mexico border, but the Mexican border does not look like it's that secure with cameras and stuff. But there probably are. There probably are cameras that could have detected them. Okay, so I don't know. But what I do know is, I guess, maybe, I don't know, it might have been hard to go to Mexico, because they could have still followed them over to Mexico. Then they got to pay extra costs to get them extradited, all this other kind of stuff. I don't know. But baby, I wouldn't be found in a car wash. You got caught going to a car wash trying to leave and ditch a car. I don't understand how I don't know. I would have had a plan. I would have had a definite plan where I was probably in a bunker for some time before I even was out in the public, knowing that my face and my name was definitely spread around nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide, guys. Like, what? Are you surprised that it got caught? Let me know in your comments down below. I just want to give you guys a quick breaking news update on what's going on. My opinions are this, and this is simply put. I figured they would eventually get caught because I didn't feel like they were out of the country. They were making it seem like they still had a lead by what the news was saying. So therefore I knew that they were somewhere local. If the news had a hesitance to finding them, or like the media had a hesitance to finding them, some of the words they were using would have been different, okay? They wouldn't be so secure as to say they're still, like, they basically were saying questions like, I know that you're out there, we're going to find you. Not like these people have definitely disappeared, I don't know where the heck they are. You know, there's a different tonality when some people, or when people, fugitives, go and miss. It's a different tonality. Look at the media for people that have really disappeared and have been really broken out of jail for period time frames, and see how they speak, and look at this situation. I feel like they strongly knew that they would find them eventually. Now, I don't get the point of the self-inflicted wound. I don't know. Maybe that's her way of staying out of the actual, like, jail for some time frame. I don't know. Maybe she tried to off herself and it just didn't work. I don't know. But for sure, Casey is going to be in jail, prison for a very long time. He may not ever see the day of light again. And for Vicky, they're going to definitely make her go away for some years. Now, this is her first offense, and she does have ranking as a correctional officer, so they might go a little bit softer on her than they would others. So I look forward to see her results, you know. I kind of want to see if she's going to get a little bit of biasness, because y'all know. So with that being said, like I said, leave your comments down below. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know your opinions. And yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye, y'all.